What is crappening? What is going on? We're here checking some Chit Out in Studio 11 at Tree Sound.
Oh, can we do that again? Because I think I gotta take a chit.
Yeah.
No, kidding.
Roll the intro.
Checking Chit Out, checking Chit Out. We're checking Chit Out, we're checking Chit Out. We're checking Chit Out, we're checking Chit. Todos los días, Lewis and Diaz.
And we're live. Checking some Chit Out. We just got back from NAMM.
NAMM.
2026, Hot NAMM.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just wanted to kind of give our first, well, not first impressions because we were there and we already experienced that, but I guess talk a little bit about how it was really, what stood out, what not.
Fun. Very crowded. Largest collection of people all dressed in black in the world.
Absolutely.
I think that's like a Guinness thing. I'm not sure.
You've been to previous NAMMs before, though.
I have.
How has it compared, like the attendance?
Well, it's funny you should mention that. It's pretty crowded these days. And it used to be, I was just wondering why that was. I used to go way back, probably going back to the early 2000s. And it wasn't always open to the public as much as it is now. So it used to be more like industry people, like it was harder to get in.
Yeah.
You had to know somebody, you had to be connected to a manufacturer or to an exhibitor of some kind. I mean, that's how I still get in, for us, it was through Muscle Shoals Sound and Sylvia Massey. That's, who our booth was with. So that's how I got in, and I got to be an exhibitor. But you can also get a musician pass. Yeah. If you're a musician who's
that's
just attending.
That's how I've gone previous years.
And that gives you a little bit less access.
Yeah.
Than an exhibitor. And then I think there may even be like a
buyer.
Regular, guy off the street.
Buyer. So there's
is that what it is called, a buyer?
No, I think there's off the street ones, but then there's also the buyer ones. Okay. That's the badge I had.
There you go.
Yeah, and I guess there's like different tiers, and it gives you access to whatever. But don't matter because we missed it anyways.
It's much bigger. It's much bigger now.
Yeah.
Than it used to be.
Yeah.
And as you experienced, it was a little chaotic.
Oh, it's chaos. Because we
very
went
loud.
There was all these plans, and day one, plans out the drain, down the shitter.
Yeah.
Just got to roll with it, improvise.
That's kind of not unusual, I don't think.
But I don't think it's necessarily because of NAMM. I just think it's who we are as creatives and musicians, and we go with the flow.
And what is NAMM made of?
A bunch of people musicians.
Like us. Exactly. So yeah, I mean, it was a great NAMM. I enjoyed it.
Shoot, it was great for me.
It was, for a number of reasons.
Other than all the gear and stuff, he married me and my wife now.
Other than all the gear.
At Rancho de la Luna.
That's right, Rancho de la Luna.
Had a little escape from the NAMM tracks and went
got
to
married.
Tree. Yeah.
Quick little marriage in the desert. I was surprised. I didn't expect it. That wasn't part of my NAMM schedule or agenda. To end up marrying people in the desert. But great luck, right?
Absolutely.
We had great friends there who were the witnesses. My friend, good friend of mine, Jimmy Ford, and Dave Ketching, owner of Rancho de la Luna. And it's a historic rock studio. So
it's legendary.
It was cool. You got married right in front of the console. So I picked the spot on the floor that was the most worn from the chair that sits in front of the console. I figured that's the most holy spot in the studio.
Literally and figuratively.
And exactly. So that was super unexpected. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of that. Super fun. We've had several weddings here at the studio, but I've never had to conduct one.
Yeah, first one officiate. So if you need to get married,
Yeah, if you want to get married, I can do it under 2 minutes.
hit us up in the comments.
Right.
But yeah, other than all these events and all obviously getting to reconnect with people that you haven't seen in a year, it's always like a good place to just connect again with all these people in the industry.
I think for me, somebody was asking me, why do you go to NAMM? For example, if you're not going to buy a bunch of gear, some of us aren't going shopping every time we go to NAMM. Sometimes you are.
We wish we could.
Hell yeah.
So subscribe to the channel.
That's right. And tell all those manufacturers to give us free stuff. So
we can check Chit Out.
We have a reason to check their Chit out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why are we going to check it out, man?
Exactly.
I don't know, it's not free.
Exactly.
But for me, a big part of it is the people. You run into all the same people that you've seen, for me, for over a lifetime. And it's a reinforcement that we're all in this thing together. We're all in this community of music creators, and it's a pretty small part of the world's population.
Well, we heard, I don't know if you remember, but we met with those, I forget their names now, I'm slacking here, but when we were coming out of the Hilton, and one of them showed a statistic that they shared at a panel that day that said that the entire music industry is the same size as Starbucks. Like the entire music industry.
Yeah, there you go.
From like streaming revenues of products, performances.
Does that mean we're worth about as much as a cup of coffee?
I think coffee is more valuable than music in today's climate.
That's right. Well, think about it. You can buy a song for what? Nothing. You stream it, but a cup of coffee, if you want the good shit.
It's $10.
You're spending some money.
You're spending
All right,
money.
Come on, y'all. You can buy coffee. You can buy music.
Absolutely.
That's the message there.
That's another video we got to do, because I would argue that most people don't listen to more than 120 songs a year.
Yeah, I probably would agree with that.
And they're paying, what, $14 is a subscription for these, $15 average for all these like streaming services,
right?
When they could directly support the artist.
Sure, and if you buy like a cup of crappy coffee every day for say $3, still $90 a month.
Yeah, absolutely.
Buy better coffee at the grocery store. Make it yourself. Save money and give the money to us.
Yeah, come on, so we can make more music that impacts you and helps you deal with your emotions.
That's right. Exactly.
Jeez, that's the stuff that matters, not caffeine.
No, but NAMM was fun. We had great connections. So Sylvia Massey and her producers lounge were tied to the Muscle Shoals Music Association. Muscle Shoals now is what they're calling it right now. And great not tax incentive, great rebate incentive. Up to 60%. You go to record in Alabama, you use staff from Alabama, you spend $100,000, they'll write you a check for $60,000, literally. And that includes airfare, it includes food, and any expenses you would have, hotels, while you were there making a project, and you can aggregate projects. So if you're not making $100,000 or a $200,000 project, but you're making 3 projects that are 40 each, if you do them all there, you're gonna get a huge rebate check from the Muscle Shoals Economic Development Board and from the state of Alabama. It's a combined rebate, part from Muscle Shoals, part from the state. So you put those two together, and Muscle Shoals is amazing.
What is it, 12 or 13 studios in just a small little town?
Yeah, it's a handful. I don't know the exact number, but they're most of them are really nice, high-quality studios. Some of them, of course, very historic, like Fame Studios, and where it kind of all started. And then Muscle Shoals Sound, which was the spin-off, and now there's quite a few others, including East Avalon, which is owned by a good friend of mine, Charles Holloman, who's the unofficial music mayor of Muscle Shoals.
He really is, the ambassador.
The ambassador.
Yeah.
And then there's a great place called Noble Steed that Craig Alvin just opened a couple of years ago that has a beautiful restored Universal Audio 610 console, a vintage one. And there's another one in the works for Muscle Shoals, I understand. Hopefully with Universal Audio themselves, Bill Putnam Jr. And anyway, great community, great incentive in place. No reason to not at least go check it out. We're working on a place called the Muscle Shoals Church of Sound, which most people assume is a studio because of my background, but it's not. It's going to be more like a music community center, coffee shop, small venue, kind of a place to aggregate the history of the community, the music history, and also support the new up-and-coming people in the industry that are moving to town, and recognize the history and the people and support the people that are still around. We've had great events for the Grammys. We've brought together 4 chapters of the Grammys. Atlanta, New Orleans, Memphis, and Nashville all came together for a great event there at the church. And most people are not aware of this, but it's true. Muscle Shoals is in the Atlanta chapter of the Grammys.
Oh, I was just going to ask because I didn't hear Alabama.
Nope. That is quite unusual. It goes all the way back to the 1950s, I think, when the Lowry music publishers here from Atlanta and Macon had some big hits. And I don't even know really too many more details, but somehow, because the hits were coming from the Lowry publishing people in Atlanta, and they had some connection to the Muscle Shoals, they convinced the Shoals to be in the Atlanta chapter, and it is still that way today.
That's awesome.
As crazy as that sounds. I didn't know that until I had been there, probably over a year.
Crazy.
And somebody said that to me, and I was like, that can't be true, and it is.
That's wild.
So it's just, so steeped in the history of our whole music community. Enough reason to go there just to check it out. But up-and-coming music community, first hard rock hotel to be built in Alabama.
When is that coming?
I think I can't imagine that it'll be this year, but it's probably being built already, so probably this year, probably next year.
It's fascinating. We'll probably be going to check it out soon.
Oh,
hopefully.
We will go to check it out, and when we check this Chit Out, we'll check out all the studios.
We'll be having tours on the channel.
We'll get the inside scoop. We'll even go to the repair guy's place,
Dude,
to
I can't
our friend
wait.
Greg. Yeah. Super fun tours will be coming up.
And that's the thing about this video too, that I think it's something to mention, because like most content being shared about NAMM, most of the time is just about the gear.
Yeah.
And we just wanted to make this video to kind of give like also that insight of like the relationship aspect of the event. Because like, for me as an example, for someone I've attended for years, summer NAMM, now winter NAMM too, going to Anaheim for the past 3 years. But getting to know some of these people, and especially like Charles, Rodney, everyone there in Muscle Shoals, they're all so welcoming.
Yeah.
And they're just like, it almost felt like they can't wait for us to go and check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's really the feeling. It's that's how I felt when I first went to the Shoals probably 5 years ago now, almost over 4, but it was just like I felt like everybody wanted me to be there.
Yeah.
And it just felt so comforting. And the other part of it is kind of like being at a NAMM. When you walk around that community, you're always running into somebody that's in the music industry somehow, or somebody who's related to somebody who's in the music. But you can't really hardly, throw a rock without hitting somebody who's related to somebody.
Yeah.
Who's in the music business.
I can't wait to go and check it out.
It's great. What you won't see in the videos when you check it out, you won't be able to feel the vibe. That's one of those intangibles. You'll feel it when you're there. We'll talk about it. But when you watch the video, you'll be like, what the hell are they talking about?
Just like, what was it back in the Jetsons with the smell-o-vision?
Yeah,
we got to make a vibe-o-vision.
Vibe-o-vision, that's right. You might have to wear a suit and plug yourself in or something, but vibe-o-vision, yeah. So, and other parts of NAMM. So we did check some Chit Out. We went and saw some gear.
You'll probably be seeing some B-roll now on the video inserted here and there, because we explored mainly the pro audio area.
Right.
Yeah, and it was some fascinating stuff. We checked out the Freck Tube,
Right.
that company that was kind of bridging the gap between like analog and plugins.
Well, they have basically a tube preamp, for lack of a better description, 2 different sets of tubes, 4 channels, that is controlled by a plugin.
Yeah.
And then you could recall that plug-in to those settings. And so those settings, like let's say you had a tube amp with knobs, you would have to put the knobs back at exactly the same place in theory.
Yeah.
But this plug-in digitally controls the input and output of this tube preamp and lets you, recall the setting instantly. And if you don't have the actual hardware device, they say you can just put it in simulation mode or plug-in mode.
Just use the plug-in.
But then what is the point of actually having the tube at that point? So
we're missing the tube.
Yeah, so I thought that was cool, and
it was relatively affordable too.
Yeah,
like I think it was like $7.99 or $8.99.
I don't even know if it was that much. I thought it might I thought it was less.
Maybe it could have been.
I think that was the 8-channel switcher thing.
The switcher thing too. That was pretty interesting as well.
Right. They did another. So they had the tube preamp, which was 4-channel, 4-banger, and they could be stacked. So I think you could do 8 or 12 together. You could chain them up, and then they had this basically digitally controlled analog switcher.
Yeah.
Right. So you could plug in, and they're not the only ones who have these.
Yeah.
This is, they're unique in that theirs is controlled by a plug-in again. That's kind of their angle. We have a plug-in, it can recall it right away. But you still need this hardware, this piece of device to do it.
Virtually zero latency using hardware as an insert.
Right,
too.
right. So there's channel 1, you have channel 1 and 2 is some stereo compressor, channel 3 and 4 is whatever you want on there. You have 8 channels, and you control it all with a plug-in, and that integrates into your session. Danger has something real similar, but it's a box where you mash the buttons.
Yeah, that's like the mastering console.
Exactly.
Like the transfer console or whatever they call it.
Well, yeah, and you can choose the order of your signal chain, and you could also choose the piece of equipment that you're inserting.
But that's all fully analog.
Manly has one of those.
Yeah, Manly has one too.
I believe both of those are not plug-in controlled, but I don't know. I don't know. You remember?
Masilic has one too that we also checked out. Because
yeah.
they were kind of tucked in a corner too, and I was like, you gotta check this stuff out. They have all the like stepped pots.
The stepped pots on all their analog gear. Yeah. But do they? Excuse me. Do they have a plug-in though that controls all that? No. So
I'm pretty sure
that's what set those guys apart.
Set those guys apart. And then another brand that we just didn't get a chance to check out, but they're doing a lot of stuff in this field too, where it's like they're bridging the gap between hardware and digital, is Wes Audio. And they brought out the big guns. Everything that they do is digitally recallable hardware units. Everything. So like they had I think it was a stereo style 1176 that they put out now. And you control it with a plug-in, but it's like the sound is going through the outboard gear. Yeah.
Did I see that?
I don't
think I stopped by.
I think we got sidetracked with Dutch and Dutch.
Oh. That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, I think we got sidetracked with that. But yeah, who else was there? DW Fern had some cool stuff out there.
Shadow Hills, the actual analog beast.
Yeah, their mastering compressor.
Yep,
and they have it in a limited edition, white. It's like, come on, you got to give it to me. It's only $8,000, but what? Come on.
Come on, it's a bargain.
So we can run samples through it. That's it.
And then we went to the Manly booth.
Yeah.
And ran into the dude.
And to Dirk Ulrich, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend.
The dude.
The
dude. And I was like, dude, $99? It's kind of scary. You're giving like some stoner musician dude a $6,000 piece of gear for $99 a month. So, I mean, as a gearhead, I'm like, I don't know. How's that going to work? And what we didn't consider was all those things have to be built.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking about it, do it now. I'm thinking about it. Just because. $99 a month? Come on. I'm getting something cool from Manly.
Yeah, we saw in the comments on our YouTube video about that, someone was like, I already ordered mine.
Yeah, I mean, come on. You can do it. If you're a gearhead, Manly makes great gear. They assured us that although the logo looks a little different and the color may have changed, the guts, the insides are exactly the same. Nothing has changed in the design or the components. So it is what it is. A very moo is a very moo. And
he did mention that they still have a bunch in inventory.
That's right. There's still plenty in inventory. That's why I said get them while the getting's good.
Yeah. So you might be able to get it in that original, like Manly purplish, bluish thing with the classic logo.
Right. Old school Ivana. Come on.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we saw, I mean, but there was a bunch of monitor companies. I know Telegrapher was out there. We couldn't check them out, but they make great
Dutch
stuff.
and Dutch.
Dutch and Dutch.
Right.
We saw the IK Multimedia, the iLouds.
The little guys.
The little guys.
Yeah, those were pretty cool.
Sound pretty, and
cool.
I'm pretty sure you can get them for like less than the pair with the sub was less than $1,000.
Yeah.
And it comes with a measuring mic.
Yeah.
So for like
and software, room correction software.
Beginner studios. Yeah, that's killer. The ones I missed that I wanted to check out was Audient. I just didn't see the booth, but there's just so much going on all the time.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's hard to hear anything in there.
Oh, you can't hear shit.
Yeah. At one point, I remember standing at a four-way, corner of the two lanes there in the middle of NAMM, and there's a guy playing harmonica behind me. In front of me, there's a drummer. And then to my left is 4 more drummers with all kids, like 4 young kids or teens, all playing different things on 5th drummer in front of me and a guy playing yet another song behind me in a harmonica. And my brain was about to explode.
Hot
I
damn.
was like, what the hell?
Record it, put it on Spotify.
And that I think that's what it feels like when you're trying to listen to anything at NAMM. That's really the downside. Martin had a great booth. A couple of companies have a big enough presence, like Martin's is like a city block, where they actually have like soundproof rooms that you can go inside of and listen to a guitar or something like that, or a pair of speakers maybe. But that's few and far between.
Yeah.
The majority of it is just you're out in the wild. And
really just getting a feel for it, because you can't really judge any. I mean, most of those, especially the pro audio, you got to get it in the studio so you can really
you can
listen to what's going on.
Yeah. It's I mean, like I said earlier, for me, NAMM is about the people. It's running into people that we've known for years and reinforcing that we're all in this crazy thing together. And then if it's a gear thing for me, I already know before I go to NAMM that I want it.
Same here.
I mean, I already know what I want.
Same here.
I might go there to touch it and look at it and shake somebody's hand and say, send me one of those, please. But it's not like I'm going to go there to see if I want it.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah, and there's some good music performances. There's the food's pretty awful. Don't go to NAMM for food.
Nope. Nope.
Overpriced, bad food.
You got to walk out and go to La Sabrosada.
I didn't get to do that.
It's a little Mexican place there, right next to that pizza spot. Right before you get onto like Disneyland area or whatever. It's like a 10-minute walk, but that's worth it.
That's worth it. Yeah, no, I believe it. Yeah, eating at like on premises.
Or you go to In-N-Out and call it a day.
Right. Yeah, you can.
When
do
in
that.
doubt.
I mean, there's a Morton's walking distance if you want to spend like a ton of money, but get in line. It's it's pretty hectic. So I had 2 days, plenty of time for me. I don't need.
You were there only 2 days?
Only 2 days.
Okay.
Got to see some cool things. Missed the Tech Awards that we sponsored that Sylvia.
How dare us?
That's a funny story. So the three of us, right? You and I and Britt.
Yeah.
We're like, we're walking around and we see this Tech Awards step and repeat for people to take pictures.
Well, we first tried to go in to see Charlie Puth do his songwriting.
Oh,
thing,
yeah, but that
was just, impossible to get in.
There was 1,000 people trying to get in that.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah.
And that room, I was in it that morning and it was tiny.
Yeah, that was like, I wasn't even getting in the line.
No.
So we walk around the corner and there's this step and repeat for the Tech Awards. And we're like, let's crash it and take our pictures in front of it. And then we're like, no, that'd be silly. And then we're like, nah. Anyway, we're hanging out, trying to figure out what the hell to do next. And then we realized it's sponsored by Shoals. And I was like, well, we wouldn't really actually be crashing it then because we're part of that whole Shoals thing. So we're trying to figure out what to do. And we ran into Charles real quick.
Yeah.
And
it was hectic.
He was trying to figure out how to get all these flyers on the tables at the Tech Awards that we were sponsoring. And anyway, and we're like, wow, wouldn't it be cool to go to the Tech Awards? And it would have been. But we didn't have tickets. We were like, Charles, you got any extra tickets? He's like, no, I don't know, whatever. And so we left and I ended up going wherever, back to the hotel and you guys did whatever. And then, not even an hour later, Charles is like, you coming to the Tech Awards? And I was like, well, I don't have tickets. And he's like, well, we got like a table at the front because it's sponsored by Shoals. And I was like,
Insane.
We totally would have gone.
Yeah.
We totally would have gone. Universal Audios, got 6 of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, I heard it was
Billy
great. Corgan was there.
Co-hosting with Sylvia or something like that?
I don't know. I saw some pictures of him and Sylvia.
Yeah.
He said to Sylvia, I hear through the grapevine, I know it's true, reliable sources. He goes, you're the best engineer I've ever worked with.
That's awesome.
So it's so awesome. When I heard that, I was like, yeah, Sylvia.
That's awesome.
But yeah, no, so that was fun. We almost not crashed the Tech Awards.
Next year we're crashing it.
That's right. Next year we're crashing it.
Ask for permission later.
And what else was cool?
Well, I think a good way to kind of finish the video is like, what was the craziest chit you saw?
Oh.
Because I got a couple.
I don't know. Tell me. Maybe I'll remember something.
Yeah.
You mean at the show?
Yeah. So Chipson, which is like a parody meme Instagram account, they had a booth. I have no idea how they're funding this or how they're probably making money with social media, obviously.
Yeah. Well, small crappy booth, to give everybody an idea, is about 25 grand-ish.
Yeah. But the Chipson, like what they did is they had like a toilet like in the middle of the booth and they were promoting their new product it was the Squatty Potty Wah.
Oh, that's that thing we saw. Remember we saw it in the box? Holy crap.
And let me give you an illustration here. You had this guy on a toilet with a squatty potty,
If nobody knows, anybody know what a squatty potty is?
And he had the 2 Wahs.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
It's a stool they sell so that you can put your feet up when you're on the toilet.
Yeah, so you can poop better.
So you can poop better.
But now you can do it with dual Wahs,
now you
baby.
can do it with a Wah on each foot. Holy crap. I can't believe you figured that out. Remember we were looking at it? And it was me and you, right?
I think so,
we
yeah.
were pulling it out of the box, and it was like a plastic, like U-shaped thing with a Wah on each side.
Oh, wait, that wasn't me.
It wasn't you?
No, I saw it later.
Oh, no, that was probably me and either Brian Grilly or his bass player, Rob.
Yeah.
But we found this thing. We were at a booth. We were at the Magnetone booth.
Okay, it was right next to it, yeah.
Really? Okay, there you go. So we're at the Magnetone booth, and we see this cardboard box on the ground, and we're eyeballing all the amps. And this is kind of like on the back corner of the booth, not in the booth.
Yeah.
Because we're standing in like the aisle, right, waiting for Brian to finish whatever he was doing. And we look down, and we see this plastic, like step stool, like U-shaped step stool, and it's got wah-wah pedals attached to each side, and we're fully baffled. We're like, literally, we pulled it out of the box, I mean, you can't make this shit up. I'm shocked. It's great that it wasn't me and you, because we were both like, we sat there for 20 minutes going, what in the fuck would anybody do with this? And we're like, do you sit on it? Do you stand on it? We're like, and the last thing we could come up with was, well, if you're sitting on something and you wanted to have your feet up, I guess, and you were playing guitar, we're like trying to imagine how in the fuck you use this and what is it for? And that is the weirdest shit ever.
We'll have to ask Kirk Hammett how to use it.
And then the question is, does it sound different if you're actually taking a shit when you're playing the wah-wah pedal?
You might get those brown notes.
That's right. Oh, man.
Yeah, that was definitely...
I was right next to that.
Yeah.
And I can't believe I didn't see it. I
was
probably wouldn't register in my brain, like whatever, because there's so many things.
You had to visualize the toilet. But it was crowded the entire time. There was always people around that booth. It's pretty wild.
And there was somebody sitting on the toilet playing the wah-wahs.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think, and then the other two, there was two other things that I saw that was kind of weird. Not weird, but I was like, I wasn't expecting this to see this at NAMM. But one was like super like industrial CNC company that had all their products on display. I mean, crazy machines for like lutherie for guitar making and bass making, basically. But yeah, and it's a company that sponsors a Formula One team. It's like, what the heck are you doing at NAMM? I know you make CNC machines, but I was like,
sure, making guitars.
It had to be like $500,000 machines.
Oh yeah,
like insane. And then the weirdest one, there was a Walmart Marketplace booth.
I remember walking past it.
That's it. I didn't dig into it, but I was like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I remember walking past it. It was like on a corner, and I was like, that is what?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe I missed the squatty wah-wah.
Squatty potty, baby.
Squatty potty wah.
Too fun. But yeah, hopefully you guys dig this video, a different approach or angle to like the NAMM experience and what most people are used to, or at least what I see on YouTube and other social media platforms. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, drop some comments too. If you were at NAMM, just say hi, let's connect. And yeah, subscribe, like the video for that algorithm.
Tell us the weirdest shit you saw at NAMM.
Tell us. Let's see if there's something weirder.
Yeah,
what we missed.
Or if you saw some shit at NAMM, you just want us to check this chit out.
Yeah.
Tell us what it was.
Let's go.
We'll call those people and check out their chit.
Check them out or fax them.
Or fax them. We'll send them a fax.
Send them a fax.
That's right.
Well, we'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.
Checking chit out. We're checking chit out. Checking chit out. We're checking chit out.